It is Monday. It is the 4th of December 2017. Hopefully you're having a great day, whatever time zone, whatever you're doing, whether or not you're eating breakfast, because I know a lot of people eat their breakfast and watch Marvel Contested Champions News. So a good day to you, namaste, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, let's cover some news articles which have just come into the game, but at the same time need to be covered because there's a lot of detail that need to be injected into the community. So this story, and it's our lead story, it is so close yet so far to the 1 million likes for Facebook for Marvel Contested Champions. Obviously we only managed to get 824,000 in the time frame, which is still an impressive kind of thing because we started off at 750k and now 824k. Pretty darn impressive in any case. However though, something has happened which is very unusual, but at the same time I really commend Kabam for this. You're going to see a lot of things in news articles they're very hit and miss on, but this is a hit which is really good. And that is that they want to unlock all the items that they promised they would at the point of 1 million, which I really commend. I think that is a brilliant thing to do. As well, you know, I moaned, I did whinge a little bit about the fact that it should be over all social media accounts. Twitter has 100,000 followers and there's a substantial amount that's on Instagram as well as other social media outlets. So it would have been better to kind of say, well, push all media outlets, social media outlets to 1 million. So Kabam came through for us. They're going to let us have the top 12 champions Summoner's Choice Crystal, which is great. A lot of great champions were chosen and that's fantastic. So we're going to get that for the price of $1. And we're going to find out fairly shortly when that's going live. The next thing is the special Road to 1 million 7-day arena, which is going to be really helpful. At the same time, we're going to see a lot of 5-star crystal shards. Cannot wait. Going to do a big crystal opening at the end of the day for 5 stars. Hopefully get some decent stuff. So quite looking forward to that one. The next thing is a limited time collector's crystal for purchase. The crystal will contain 1- and 2-star champions to fill in your collection and use in the Road to Million arena. So that's going to be quite cool. Looking forward to obviously little additions there, great items. It's going to be quite nice. And yeah, obviously we didn't do it, but at the same time they're rewarding us for kind of like supporting the game. So I think that's incredibly important. But like I said, there's going to be a few things that are going to be very hit and miss with regards to some of the articles we kind of discuss about how things are going for December. Our next story is 16.1, an extensive update that we've been teased about. You know, we've got the Act 5 Chapter 4, we've got Halls of Healing, Halls of Fortune, Uncollected Difficulty, we've got MODOK Labs, as we know from previous videos that I've done and other people have done, as well as Hotel MODOK, which is going to be interesting, yeah, absolutely fun. I've covered a lot of 16.1 in an update video, which I've put in the description, or you've already seen, but the link is in the description to 16.1 video that covers a lot of these items. Our next story is the Celebrate 3 Years of the Contest post, which Kabam Videos put up. And this isn't something I'm going to put as a separate video because there's not really much to cover that's hugely interesting or I find quite fascinating to talk about. There's a lot of things that are going to be good, special titles, which is nice to see. Unfortunately, I just missed out on the 3 year because I'm just like I'm a Jan 2015. I just missed out on that kind of December 2014 kind of vibe. So that's a bit disappointing. But everyone can have a chance to pick up some decent, you know, titles. So look out for those. And the reason I said priorities is very hit and miss because some other things with regards to these 3 years are a little bit kind of like questionable whether or not they're actually kind of like amazing and quite exciting to look out for. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff going in on December, so you know, there's like I said, hit and misses. The anniversary gift is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. It's 25 4-star signature stone crystals, 10 5-star signature stone crystals, and we'll also be giving you all a very first champion released in our 3rd year, which is a 4-star Howard the Duck for summoners who have been playing since before December 10th 2016. And then 3-star for the ones that joined after the point of 2016 in December. Now a lot of people may kind of go like, oh, Howard the Duck. Yeah, it's kind of like a bit annoying because then that's not the most ideal champion. For myself, yeah, it is what it is. I think I've got him awakened because I kind of grinded out an arena for him. So yeah, some 5-star shards for me. All right, I think. But a lot of people may kind of go like, oh, really? Howard the Duck? They'll go, yay. But at the same time, kind of boo. And as predicted by a lot of players, they will kind of go, yes, we were expecting a 7-day login calendar or something for the event. And energy refills, health potions, gold crystals, collector's crystals, which contain 1 or 2 star champions, and a tier 4 class catalyst crystal final day. Yeah, alright-ish. Again, I think this is what I was talking about before, about hit and miss. This maybe seen a little bit kind of lackluster for something of a 3rd year and making players kind of go, yay! But I think with regards to energy refills kind of thing, it's kind of pointing, here you go, here's the means to then do the stuff in the game. The stuff in game which you grind is going to get you better stuff than we can give you with regards to cheap handaways. I don't know if that's really what they kind of the emphasis on it, but it does seem fairly like that. This is then really backed up with regards to the featured items on sale for up to 50%, in which there's like random drops for stuff with regards to the store, in which these obviously are reduced. And a lot of them do seem to be pointing in the way of kind of like grinding out the game, as opposed to we're giving you stuff like with a handout, in that energy refills, Alliance team revives, Alliance team health potions, team revives, team health potions, revives and health potions. Obviously, if this costs units, which obviously it will, you're really going to have to be grinding a lot of arena in order to kind of spending out your units. And obviously, since we did those Cyber Monday kind of packs, a lot of people may be full up with regards to units, and it's up to you what you choose to do with those units. Whether or not you're going to save them for something in game you're going to grind, like if you want reduced cost of things that you're going in for, say 11 for Legends, or you're going in for harder content, or Act 5, then you've got real options to spend on things that reduce. So in some ways it's pluses and minuses. It's kind of like saying, right, well, we've got these things that are going to catapult you through all our content, and let's be honest, there's a lot of content that's going to be out in December. We've got so many opportunities to spend on energy refills, and I do say that that would be the best thing to buy. Anything energy refills wise, if you're feeling you're going to go against difficult content, then it's going to be health potions at a reduced rate that will be more beneficial for you to buy. The Alliance stuff, not too sure, because a lot of Alliances maybe over the Christmas period might choose to kind of like down tools and then regroup in a new year. I know that's what our Alliance is potentially doing, because a lot of people want to do different stuff in the game and grind it out a huge amount. But do be warned, unfortunately it doesn't come with a decent price, because it will increase, and there's only 20 of each you can purchase. So that's a little bit disappointing in that. So grab a little deal while you can and just put it into your inventory, and yes, hope for the best. So everything really kicks off on the 10th of December. That's the date where everything kind of goes live with regards to the 10-year and the 3-year anniversary. But the next thing is there's a boost, and this boost is actually pretty good. The gold and battle chips boost with regards to arena grinding is up 20%. Now, I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try and grind through an extensive amount of, I'm going to do Heroic, I'm going to try and do Master, and I may even try to do Uncollected by the 10th of December, so I can then spend a load of time grinding out Arena. I don't really have to worry about the about doing the quest side of things, but I don't know if that's 100% going to happen. But at the same time, I really want to make use of the 20% increase in gold and battle chips, or kind of delay my runs in Heroic and Master in order to kind of benefit getting this stuff. Our next story is the further info with regards to the Uncollected Event quest, and at the moment we're still not kind of getting the information that we want. I think we may have to wait for another day in order to kind of receive that information. I'm quite excited to see what these rewards are. It's going to be a little bit in the dark. Are we going to see something really good? Is it going to be something that's kind of a little bit average? Is it going to be 6-star related? Is it going to, you know, tick a lot of boxes with regards to the Uncollected Event difficulty that we really want to see in game? Lots of questions have been asked, but none have been answered so far. So as soon as that breaks, I will let you know with regards to that when it goes live. And our final story is all about Tier 1 alphas. Now, this post came up in the forum, and also it's getting a lot of traction, and I think it's important to give it a little bit of lip service, in that a lot of players that find that they're extensively improving their 5-star roster are extensively lacking in Tier 1 alphas. And this is something that I know some players will kind of go, there isn't a problem with regards to this, and there'll be a lot of players kind of going, yeah, there is a problem. It's a very kind of a 50-50 thing, but it seems very popular at the moment as a topic that Kabam should really address. If you look at the extent of other things like the Tier 4 Basic, it is more readily available than Tier 1 Alphas. And it used to be a case that Tier 1 Alphas, back in the day, I used to be selling them because I was just having loads of them. but that may be implied because I was only ranking up my 4 stars. When it's 5 stars, you're using a lot more tier 1 alphas. And with regards to availability, it should be a case they're more available. If you look at the calendar, the monthly calendar, you do not see an extensive amount of tier 1 alphas, though tier 1 alphas seem to be something of a lower value compared to tier 4 basic. I think the biggest point with regards to tier 1 alphas is that as players evolve, and maybe from an uncollected point of view, anybody that's kind of attained the uncollected badge and title should then have a different or kind of improved amount of resource to go to. And I know there will be criticism saying, hey, well, you have to work for that and you have to be patient to get that. That is true. But the same thing applies with regards to tier 4 basics. Why are they so much more readily available than tier 1 alphas? And I think that needs to then either go back to the Alliance crystal or the milestones, and that should be improved for different players. If you put someone that's in the top Alliance, as well as someone that's in the maybe even the advanced as well, the furthest bracket, you should be seeing a lot more of tier 1 alphas readily available. That's just my opinion on it. I think there will be a good chunk of players that agree with that, but at the same time, I know there will be some players that will disagree and think that it's fine as it is and you need to grind for it in order to get it. Unfortunately, I don't see any areas to grind significantly in it, and I really hope this is something that is improved, whether or not it's improved in the calendar or whether or not it's improved with regards to Alliance quest milestones and crystals, because I think for a time they were in the crystals but they were taken out. So hopefully that is addressed in future, because it does need to go back to the way it was, or it's certainly improve. So that's been MCC News. Obviously, if you've got an opinion on a tier 1 alpha issue, if it's an issue, is it not an issue, then put it in the comments below or put it on the forum post. Anything we discussed today has a link to the forum post. So hopefully that we're going to see some great stuff in December. A bit lackluster with regards to the 3rd year anniversary event, but sometimes I think that's the way it goes. We're going to see hits and misses with regards to Kabam over December, and I'm hoping that we get another deal at December as well as something for New Year's. But his fingers crossed, and then hopefully 2018 is a kind of a more consistent year, where 2017 maybe wasn't as consistent. But anyway, I'll keep you up to date with whatever I know when it comes up. I've been Rich the Man, and this has been MCC News. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Marvel Contested Champions based content, and catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.